I'm Anna DeGuzman. I'm from New York. I'm 20 years old, 5'2", a Leo. This is starting to sound like a dating profile. I was 15 years old when I started watching cardistry videos. You can think of it as like card juggling, you know, flipping cards around. I was like, I can do that. So I taught myself flourishes and moves and started making my own videos. And then I was like, I want to do magic now too. It's opened me up to where I had the confidence to approach people and talk to them because I knew that I had something that no one else in the room could do. Magic's hot. I think magic makes you interesting. I've been performing magic only for 2 years now, and I'm on Penn and Teller, which is pretty crazy.
Ready to show her card magic to Penn, Teller, and me? Anna DeGuzman. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penn, Teller, Allison, it's so lovely to be here on Fool Us. This is a bucket list moment right now. Thank you. Hi, Mom. I do all sorts of magic tricks, but cards are definitely my favorite. I actually started off as a cardist. Are you familiar with cardistry? Yes? It's the art of manipulating playing cards. Now, it's not magic, but it looks magical. And I thought I would combine those both for you here today. But first, I did bring a gift. I don't have pockets in this dress, so. Teller, I have 2 decks of playing cards. Please take one for yourself and I will use the other. Right there, sure. Get rid of it, put it away, guard it with your life. Thank you. Now, Allison, we are going to need to generate a random number. But let's make it a little bit more difficult. Can you think of someone special to your heart?
Yes.
You have someone, do you know their birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Not the month, just the day. Do you have the number in mind?
Sure.
Great. And just so that everyone here knows, you could say the number out loud.
24.
24. Great. Now I'm going to riffle through the cards. Just say stop whenever it feels right.
Stop.
Right there. Perfect. Now, a lot of people think my shuffling is suspicious. Even though I think it's pretty fair, you can actually see each card, one by one, intertwined. Now don't worry, your card's still in there. It's not like I stole it out or anything yet. In fact, everything I'm doing right now is actually meant to be a distraction while I find your card. Is it working?
Yes.
Allison,
yes.
You were thinking of a number. What was it again?
24.
24, okay. It's kind of high. Okay, now I'm just showing off, obviously. Done. Your card's now 24 down in the deck.
Yeah.
Any questions?
I like some evidence that it's 24.
Any other questions? Here, I'll prove it to you right now. Let's count very fairly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 24.
Yeah.
Penn, for the first time, what was your card?
6 of hearts.
Now that would be pretty good. But I touched these. You know, I could have, read your mind, figured out the card was the 6 of hearts. I could have used sleight of hand to put it down in that position, right? That's totally probable. Mm-hmm. So what would be impossible is if it was 24 down in a deck that I haven't even touched. Like the one you've been holding on to this whole time? Could that be what I was foreshadowing?
What?
There's no way. Teller, can you take the cards out of the box? I don't want to touch them at all. Now go ahead and deal them and count out loud. I thought I I would, okay. Just go ahead. Allison, can you count for him? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, would have been 23, but that's 24. Now, if we had shuffled any differently, you would have said stop at a completely different card. All the cards are different. But you said the 6 of hearts?
Yes, I did.
Teller, show everybody the 6 of hearts.
Anna DeGuzman, everyone!
Oh my goodness.
Man. Whoa. How did you learn to do that?
YouTube.
No way.
Like online, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. You're taught yourself?
I just basically taught myself. I saw it and I was like, I want to do that. I can do that. So I just started practicing, creating my own moves, and made videos of myself online too. So,
When did you start?
I started cardistry about 5 years ago, but I started doing magic 2 years ago because, you know, all this stuff is cool, but everyone's like, oh yeah, that's really impressive, but can you show me a trick? And that's how I picked up magic, just to start being able to do both. And I think they complement each other pretty well.
That's so cool. So there's not a lot of women in magic.
I never really had anyone to watch when I was growing up learning magic, so I want to be the inspiration to get more people into it, especially girls.
Definitely. And so what would it mean if you fooled them?
I don't know. I would love to be able to tell my parents that I fooled legendary magicians, because then maybe that'd be another thing to prove to them that I could do this. You know, they think it's just for fun, and it is, and I never thought anything of it. I just did it because I thought it was cool. But now I want to do it professionally and pursue it.
All right, it's time for the boys to tell us how they think your trick was done. Boys!
You know, I started out as a juggler, so I always liked cardistry more than Teller does. And if I had my way, there'd be a lot more of the cardistry stuff and the flashy stuff, because I just love it, and you do it beautifully. And one of the things that's important with cardistry is that not only is the stuff hard, but it always looks great. And also, you did another thing that jugglers do, which is you told the truth. You said that the cardistry was misdirection, and it was. And very successful misdirection. There's all that stuff we're watching while other stuff is going on. And looking at you, of course, we know you're supremely skilled with the deck of cards in cardistry, and we love that.
Thank you.
And you gave Teller a real choice of the 2 decks at the beginning. He could have chosen either one. That's amazing. We'll let the audience know there was no magician's choice, no nothing there. But also looking at you, we can tell, I mean, we don't like to do psychic readings. We can tell you have a really good memory. Really good memory, and that's really important to you. So, do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Okay, did Penn tell you enough? Did they figure it out?
Yeah, they're very smart. They got this one.
All right, well, thank you. Anna DeGuzman! Thank you.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
That was a really good act.
We've got more tricks for you, plus a real treat. Penn and Teller themselves perform later on. Don't miss it.